Ya, baik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, thank you for your participation today. In respect to our Dean, Ibu Maulida Cutnuria, Dr. Apoteker, and our Vice Dean in Academic and Student Affairs, Bu Yuliastinik Windriati, Dr. and Apoteker, and our head department of bachelor degree and also a pharmacist degree, Bu Kiki and Ibu Risa, and all the lecturer, all the secretary, and all the faculty board that I cannot find one by one. I'm sorry, because it's as I said before, it's rather hard for me to find the name because it's alphabetically, yeah. So please, my apologies if someone was not mentioned, yeah. And also for our student today, yeah, thank you for your participation. Right now we have our visiting lecturer from Croatia. It's Zurinka and Tatiana. Zurinka Puharik, medical doctor, professor assistant is a dean, and Tatiana, master of science, is a vice dean of Bjelovar Institute of Applied Science in Croatia. And right now they are will presenting the sharing. It's like just like a sharing, maybe a sharing session from the perspective of the nurse and the I'm sorry, from the perspective of the doctor and from the master of science in engineering, like, yeah, in Croatia. So I hope this sharing session will be give us a new insight, maybe a new insight, or maybe can give us an opportunity maybe to study abroad, yeah, especially for our students. Yeah, so I think it's time of you, yeah, just take your time. So you can present your presentation, and then that will be continue with the question and answer session from our student or maybe from our lecturer. Yeah, so it's time is yours, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your time in Monday morning with Tatiana and me. It's a great number of participants on this Zoom meeting. My name is Rinka Puharic. I'm a medical doctor, also Dean of Bjelovar University of Applied Sciences, and I will speak about my university maybe next 10 minutes. Let me introduce my country and my university. I took this picture just to see where is Croatia. Croatia is a little country situated between Slovenia, Italy, Hungary, and Bosnia, and it's a very long distance from the Indonesia. So we travel 24 hours. And of course, next year, I promise we'll be more careful and buy a right ticket so we can meet you in person next year.
We hope so. I'm sorry, Zurinka, maybe you can put the slideshow. You can click the slideshow in the.
Okay, we will try.
In the right corner.
Is it okay now?
Not yet. Is it already? Not. Sorry. Yeah.
Do you see the slide?
Yes, yes. It's perfect. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Please continue.
Some facts about Croatia. We have about 4 million estimated. Our capital city is Zagreb. Life expectancy is 78 years. We have highest mountain called Dinara. We have lots of land area. We have largest lake called Lake Vrana. Our national day is 8th October. We are unitary parliamentary constitutional republic. Our money is named kuna, like a little animal in the picture. Our official language is Croatian. We are 85% Christians. We are member of NATO, of European Union. We are from Central European time plus 1 hour. Our number from the telephone is +385, and our country code is HR. Like in peace index, we are very high. We can see that we are on 17th place from all countries on the world. So it means to you and your students that we are a very safe country. So everybody can come and join in Croatia. We also know very well English. Also, we can see that Croatia is on 14th place from the countries from all over the world. So you're very welcome. You don't feel strange in our country because of the Croatian. We are very good English speaker, not me. I'm sorry, some younger generation. Also, you can see the clean air. We are on the 87th place. You can see that. All green countries have a very clean air. All other countries have pollution in your country. So you must be hurry because we are on the border between green and yellow. And right now we have a very clean air and our surroundings in the Croatia. It's a little film about Croatia. I don't know if we technically can arrange it. We will try. No. Just
Maybe.
a second. No. Okay, we will skip the video. Presentation. And we can go on slides. Maybe you know some famous Croatian person. It is a basketball player, Dražen Petrović. He's unfortunately dead right now. He died very young. It's Andrija Štampar. It's a medical doctor who invented the definition of the health. And also he is organizer, one of the most organizer of World Health Organization. This is Luka Modric. He is football player. And this is Nikola Tesla. He is also a Croatian citizen. He invented electricity. Also, our inventor Faust Vrančić invented parachute. Next. Slavoljub Pekala invented this pencil. We use it all around the world. It's also Croatian citizen. And we have kravata. It's a traditional introduced by Croatian soldiers who go to the war, and the girls made them over the neck. It's some fashion addition. Cravat. Also, we are very famous about the Dalmatian dog. It's a white dog with black spots all around. We all know the cartoon 101 Dalmatian. This is the map of Croatia. This is my county, Bjelovar County. We are situated in the middle of the Croatia. This is Adriatic Sea and the Italy. This is Slovenia. This is Hungary, and this is Bosnia. We are here near to the capital city. We have only 3% of area of all Croatia, and we have this number of population in my county. This is the picture of Bjelovar. This is our central park with lots of flowers and trees. This is our Easter egg. This is our old building because we built by Maria Theresia, the Austrian empire. Also, if you're in Bjelovar in the right time, you can enjoy an International Percussion Ensemble Week because we have a very nice musician school for our children. Also, at some point, you could join to the Bok Fest. We have lots of theater playing. Also, right now, we have Teresiana in our country, in our city. So we back forward to Maria Theresia time. So we act like Maria Theresia playing, looking at the horses and the army, and we enjoy all week. This is right now in June. Also, we have a festival of documentary film. It's our cinema, so we can enjoy and look the documentary film all around the world. Also, we have Christmas Gala concert. For the Christmas in December, we have musician concert, maybe for 3 or 4 hours, and we join in our city hall. Also, we have Halloween bike tour. That means that you can ride a bike through the Bjelovar and the surroundings, and some people hiding and scare you on your trip. So it's a really scary but funny event in Bjelovar. This is our logo. We are a private university established 2007. We are 80 kilometers from the capital city, and we can offer your students 3 study programs. All programs are 3 years, and all programs are in bachelor study. It's mechatronics, nursing, and computer science. Our number of students now is more than 800. We have 600 graduated students. After they graduated, they find a job in next 3 months. We have very high employability. We have 36 employees. We have 2 buildings and several laboratories. We are situating in 2 locations. This is for the management and some mechatronics laboratory, and this is for the computer science and for nursing. This is our laboratories for electronics and for engineering and robotics. This is laboratory for software engineering and for IT. This is practicum of nursing skills, also for automatization of virtual instrumentation T. This is our nursing students. They are working very hard in the hospitals and in the laboratories, in the practicum, with themselves and with the teachers. Also, we have web page on Croatian and English. You can go and click it. This is the name of the internet site. Also, we are very active on the Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. You can see news almost on daily basis. Of course, this has been the great news. Tatjana and me on the Zoom for today. Also, we have Instagram, we have YouTube's channel. We have Student Entrepreneurial Technology Incubator established 2010. We have also Technology Park. We used to work with them. We have Career Information and Counseling Center also, which we help students to find a job very soon after they graduate. Also, we have some awards of innovation fairs. We invented something called tabletičar, which helps the patient to take a medicine on the right time. They have mobile or sound signals that the patient must take the medicine right on time, 5 or more times per day. We also love sport on our university. We are very good in football, handball, and so on. We have lots of social events and activities. It's nursing day, it's diabetic day, it's epilepsy day or something like that, sport day in Croatia. We have scientific and professional events. We have lots of guest lecturers that show our students how to deal with emergency, to some IT skills, to some sports skills, and so on. And some facts about nursing in Croatia, it's not very good numbers because the largest number of professionals in healthcare are nurses, which is about 44% of the total health employees. There are currently right now 30,000 nurses in healthcare system. Only 20% have bachelor or university degree. 91% of them are women, and most of them are 45 or older. That means that we need more and more nurses every year. We have, according to the European Union, 5.8 nurses per 1,000 patients, which is not reaches the average of European Union countries. The World Health Organization recommendation is that every country must have about 9 nurses per 1,000 patients. Ratio of nurses to physician, we also see that this is the average of European Union, and Croatia is above this range. And to reach this average, we should increase the current number of nurses by more than 40% or about 10,000 nurses. So we have to be very fast if we want our health system to grow. We have a bachelor study of all our 3 programs. We offer you 180 ECTS, 6 semester, 3 years. In these 3 years, we have 4,600 hours of theoretical and clinical training. Theoretical teaching should be amount 1/3 of the total duration, and the clinical practice should be 1/2 of the total duration of the study programs. So you can see that we are vocational study and we offer our students lots of practice. Some of the elective courses that our nursing students can enjoy is breastfeeding. We are first college who promoting breastfeeding in the country because it's the most healthier food for the babies. And the second elective course, which we like most, it's a sign language of that. So the teacher teach our nursing students how to work with disability persons. Of course, you know that we are very strong in Erasmus Plus mobility program. We have arrangement and agreement with lots of universities all around the world. And our students go to Barcelona, Czech Republic, Bosnia, Italy, whenever they want. They can learn, they can teach what they don't teach in Croatia. You can see also the pictures. There are also free times they are running together, enjoy together, of course. And of course, at the end, they are graduated, and we have a graduated party after that every year. This year we have graduated party in June. We have 130 students, which completely full our study program. It's also a YouTube link to our university. We can try Tatiana again. Maybe because it's very nice. I really don't know why. Maybe you could help us with that link. It shows students on our university on English language. And it's a very fresh and new.
Okay.
It's only 3 minutes. Maybe you could put it and share it, and that will be.
Maybe could you please just paste the link in the chat box so we can search it, and then we can play it.
Yes, we did it.
Okay. Okay, maybe can you stop the sharing screen so I can share the YouTube on you. Is
Yes.
this one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me play. Is this?
My name is Robert, and I finished high school in New York. Now I study mechatronics at the Bjelovar.
Wait, maybe I can increase the quality. Mm.
My name is Robert, and I finished high school in New York. Now I study mechatronics at the Bjelovar University of Applied Science.
Hi, my name is Gabriela, and I finished grammar school in Zagreb. And currently, I'm studying nursing at Bjelovar University of Applied Sciences.
Bjelovar is no New York, but it's a fun and safe place for the youth.
Let us show you how we study and have fun in Bjelovar.
Mm.
Student lunch at the canteen was 6.5 food. It's less than €1.
Mm. Mm.
Borik is an ideal place for all of you who like sports.
The town library offers an excellent atmosphere for studying. Our classrooms are comfortable.
Also, the laboratories and skill labs are well equipped.
Along with remarkable study conditions, Bjelovar offers a lot of fun.
Okay, it's quite interesting. Okay, that's all. Is there any video? Oh, that's all. Okay, I can stop sharing. So maybe the next Tatiana, yeah, to present the presentation.
Okay, I will share my presentation.
Okay.
I hope everything will be fine. Can you see my presentation?
Yeah, we can just put in the slideshow mode. So we can see it
I
clearly.
don't think it's a good idea because I will have a lot of trouble. I think
Okay.
it will be okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay with you.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
okay.
thank you very much. Because
Yeah.
I'll share some MP3 and MP3
Oh,
videos. Then I'll start.
yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very proud to speak to you. And also, I'm very happy to see 4 of your colleagues, which visited our university 1 month ago, if I'm right. I speak you about some interesting things we are already done and some interesting things we will do in future period. It's about Erasmus Plus programs, and I will show you possibility with our together work for next period. Its first one is it's our batch project. It's very interesting project which will finish until next month. I'll speak about generally about this project. Then I'll show you some interesting thing about intellectual output 6, which we are have to work on. Then something about need analysis, which was elementary things for this project. Then I'll speak about workshop methodology because we worked with a lot of students from our country and also from Greek. And then I'll present a few results, concrete results from this project. Why we decide to participate in batch project? It's because, as we all know, globalization. Our students has not enough skills for this process. They have to work. They are all engineering students. They have to work with all other colleagues from all other countries in the world. They have lack of soft skills. And our goal is to build up their communication and especially presentation skill, and to make them more competent in global world. Source of funding was Erasmus Plus program, and we have a strategic partnership for higher education with, as you see, 13 other universities. We are very proud of participation in this program because, as you see, we worked with University of Cambridge, for example, but our main partner was from Greece. Aristotle University, our colleague from Saloniki, or Solun, as we used to say. Whole objective was to design language for specific purposes for engineering students and also for engineering teachers. Our specific goal was completed in output 6, soft skills for engineering student. But as you see, whole project, batch project, has 8 intellectual outputs. R was output 6, soft skills for engineering student. We worked very, very hard with Greek colleagues. As you see on pictures, it was also very funny. Focus in intellectual output 6 was to develop students' presentation skills, but in the international global setting, they have to speak on English. They have to work in future on English, and they have to build their skills both in language and also in communication. It's short presentation, our timeline. We started in 2019 with kickoff meetings, and we finished our project activities during the June this year. First of all, we have to ask ourselves and also to make some analysis about employers' needs, of course, about soft skills implementation and soft skills build up of our students. Then we ask students what they think they have to learn more. And also we ask our professor what they think we will implement in our curricula about soft skills and especially about presentation skills. Because in Croatia and also in other 12 countries, engineering students have lack of presentation skills, and I should tell you in all other soft skills also. First, we ask representatives of our business sector by questionnaire, but by speaking with them lively. And result was information which was integrated into the course program. Second, we asked our students what they think, what will make more better in our curricula program, but about soft skills program, part of program. They told us they will like to participate in the curricula, which is more interesting, more useful, but also which will be more fun for them. And they need a real life communication with other participants from other country. And also they told us they need more quality and interesting learning material on our website. Teacher needs support in integration of soft skills in course curricula. It's not very easy every time, but we prepared, I'll show you a little bit later, a lot of material, and now it's better. Then they also need real clear feedback from business sector, because as you know, sometimes we teach from books, from science, but sometimes it's not enough connected with real needs of business sector. We implemented some kind of methodology in which our students were learners, but also they were presenters. They designed some kind of materials, which is at the end implemented in our final materials book and handbooks. Finally, results of our intellectual output 6 is prepared and published Handbook of Presentation Skills, which included students' participation, and they worked and then material also. We made, our students made photon animated videos on presentational skills, and also they made presentation skill do's and don'ts, which were acted by a badge student in our intellectual output. Then we also made more better program for soft skills developed in our, of course, intellectual output. And then at the end, we have the badge student testimonials video, and they show us and they told us how it was important and interesting, and as they need at the start, funny participation in this program. It's our handbook on presentation skill. After the project will finish, it will be published on our main web page. As you see in content, we have 32 pages with clear, really good methodology of presentation skills, and also, of course, presentation skills and soft skills generally. Now I'll show you, and I think it could be possible, one of result. It's short photon animated videos. We decided, our student decided, that everything more than 1 minute should be board for audience. Let me show you our videos.
Hi, name's Sarah. Here's some do's when answering questions. Questions are good. Acknowledge questions' value and answer it. Reflect the difficult ones and say you don't know the answer yet. For unnecessary questions, answer briefly and close the irrelevant ones politely and move on. Some extra tips: always take a brief pause before answering. Make sure you understand the question, stay focused, and always keep your cool.
Okay, we have several videos like that about each step of preparing and delivering presentation. And it also made by our students from Croatia and also from Greece. Then I'll show you animated video on presentation skill, do's and don'ts. It's also one example. We made a lot of, really several videos like this one.
Look, I'm busy. Don't call me again. Right. I guess I'm here to give a presentation on my experiences with the. Hold on. So let's begin. Good morning, class. My name is Bjelovar, and as you can see, we'll be talking about the match project. Now, before we start, if that's okay with you, I'd like to know how many of you have been involved in any sort of project. Oh, that's quite a few fellows here. Okay, this will be a smooth sailing. So, let's get started.
And as I told you before, let me show you some testimonials of our students about participation in this project.
It was an unforgettable experience that I think I will remember for the rest of my life, and I definitely recommend it for any student to do it if they get the chance. It's so interesting working with international students that in the future will be our colleagues.
Yes, I would have to agree with her, especially because it opens so many possibilities. We managed to do all the projects. We were communicating really well. but also we just had fun. Even though it was a school project, it felt more like a
We've been
fun
friends.
project. Yeah, we befriended each other.
Yeah.
We added each other on social media already. It's more of an experience and fun than the actual task. So I would really highly recommend it to anyone that wants to see the world, that wants to learn new techniques and have fun in general.
Okay, we had online workshop during the 2020 and 21, and then in May, Greek students and teacher visited us, and also 3 weeks later we visited them. It was really fun, but it was really great experience because they learned how can they work with other culture in different circumstances, and how to communicate and presentate several different materials in global world. And that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. If you have some question, I would like to answer on it. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay, thank you very much, Tatiana. That's such an interesting presentation. The Erasmus program, yeah, as you and Tatiana presented, so we can have more insight and more understanding in what is Erasmus program is about. So maybe is there any question from our student or maybe our lecturer? You can just write down your question in the chat box below. Then I will present it, or maybe you can put the right hand. Okay, our dean, Mrs. Lita, Bulita, will answer, please.
Thank you, Mrs. Malinda. Hello, Zrinka and Tatiana. I'm glad to see you, even though it's in virtual virtual session gitu. I want to ask about the program of mechatronic. You have a program of mechatronic. I would like to know about what is mechatronic program and what they learn, and then after they finish, their school, and what becomes for the graduate program. Maybe you could tell me.
Thank you for your question. It's quite interesting question because it's a relatively new program in European Union. Mechatronics is some kind of combination of mechanical sciences, then also electrosciences, and based on information and communication sciences. After they finished their school, they became Bachelor of Mechatronics. They became engineer, and also they become some kind of industrial engineer for fixing machine and for programming different kind of programs for manipulation with equipment.
Okay.
It's really good study program.
Okay. Is they able to work in hospital maybe?
It's not so often that our students work in hospital, but sometimes they can fix some kind of equipment in hospital too.
Okay, in hospital tools, yeah. Jadi not just in industrial. That maybe in Indonesia it's more than like a technician, or it's different.
Yeah, it is technician, but they become engineer, and they can make program for manipulation with tools, and also they can manipulate with tools in engineering and also in hospital.
Okay, okay. So, And then about your slide number in 16, there's a few about Powtoon or Powtoon animated video on presentation. What does it means on Powtoon? I already heard that. I've never heard about the term of Powtoon. Maybe you could explain me more about what is Powtoon animate video?
It's a tool. You can prepare your own video by using Powtoon application, which is paid. It's not too much. I even can't remember how much we paid for this application. And then when you prepare a video, you can export on MP4. As you see, I have no any kind of trouble with presentation this video because I exported it from Powtoon to MP3.
Oh, so it's a program, yes.
Yes,
it's called
application.
Powtoon.
It's available on web, and you can of course you can use it for free, but you can't export your videos if you do not pay some kind of fee. I don't remember how much it is.
Okay, so we can teach our student to make animated videos gitu on which video they want to be gitu, and it's an application named Powtoon.
It's a really great application, and our students enjoyed to make their own video, which I showed you already.
Okay, thank you so much, Zrinka and Tatiana. Nice to meet you. I hope we could see each other maybe in real time. Yes, you could come to Semarang, and then we have a lot of conversation, of course, gitu, to make this relationship is more going better next, even in the future. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Smolita. That's our dean. Okay, the next, Mrs. Risa has already put the raised hand. Yeah. Okay, please, Mrs. Risa.
Thank you, Mrs. Malinda. Hi, Zrinka, Tatiana. I'm still waiting for you to come to Semarang, you know that? I'm waiting for you tonight. Okay?
We are very sorry about cancellation of our flight. And we are very sorry because we are so near, but also so far from you.
So near, but also so far. Okay, I got it. No problem. I have one question for you, Zrinka and Tatiana. Last time I went to Croatia, I didn't meet pharmacists there. Yeah, so in Indonesia we have great collaboration between pharmacists and doctor and nurse as well. So how about in Croatia? Is there how we can see the collaboration between pharmacists and doctor and nurse or other health professional? Like, as we know that in hospital, maybe we have a lot of pharmaceutical services like IVX mixture or handling cytostatic, or maybe if we want to give medicine to patient, that we have to collaborate between pharmacist and doctor and nurse as well. So how the collaboration between your health professional there?
Thank you for your question. We are all in health sector, and our job is to help the patient, of course. So we are collaborate probably in Croatia like the same way in Indonesia. We have three different faculty of pharmacy, of nursing, and the medical in Croatia, but also we have our chambers when we have give us credits to have our license. So we collaborate and organize a lots of common meetings when we can exchange our experience, of course. And our nursing students have a subject on the first year they called pharmacology. And the pharmacologists come to our university and teach our students the basic of the pharmacology. And the students go to the pharmacy to see the practice and to see how they work, of course. So next time when you come to Bjelovar, we can organize that you go to the clinical pharmacy in our general hospital and see right on this place how they are working and change your experience with your colleagues. That's not a problem.
Oh, that's so great. So I can imagine if we conduct a students exchange for next year, maybe what subject will maybe my students for pharmacists can learn from Croatian, and your students can learn from pharmacists here.
We have to compare our programs, study programs, and maybe we can find some similarities between our programs and exchange the students also.
And also, other opportunity is to participate together in some Erasmus Plus international, transnational cooperation program.
Okay, that's fascinating, Zrinka and Tatiana. So for how long, if we can implement the student exchange, for how long students can go to Croatia and your students come to Indonesia?
Well, it depends. Before COVID, it takes 3 months to go to the Croatia or to Indonesia, but now European Union have some other options, some blended mobility or shorter term of mobility. Okay. So your students can't be 3 months in Croatia and my students in Indonesia.
Okay, great.
It can be shorter period right now after COVID.
Yes, maybe we can discuss about that later. Zrinka and Tatiana, thank you very much for your sharing. That was so open our mind about the nurse there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Risa. Okay, is there any question left? Is there any question? I have actually a question. It's still related to the previous question by Mrs. Risa. It's about the Erasmus project. As we know, the Erasmus project is for the European Union country. But is there any possibilities or opportunities maybe for us as the Asian to join the program, maybe for the long-term program, actually, either for the student or maybe for us as a lecturer? How about that? Yeah.
There is few possibilities. As you saw on my slide, our batch project included even Russia. It's not so popular these days because of war, but they are participating in our project, but they are not in European Union. Right now, Erasmus Plus has some kind of changes because of about circumstances and condition for participation in transnational project. We will ask our Erasmus coordinator, Ivana Jurkovic, she's our coordinator, about changes because we are very, very interested in participation with you in this kind of project. It's more easily, I'm sure, than exchange our students because of different area and field of sciences.
That's very interesting. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, maybe is there any question again from our student? Maybe is there any question, guys? Yeah, please show your curiosity, guys. Hello. No? Are you sure? You will regret it. Hello? No? Okay. I think there is no question again. From our college, maybe? No? It's enough? Okay, maybe it's enough for now. Okay. Ya, mahasiswa boleh bertanya dalam bahasa Indonesia ya, stick bahasa. Silakan bertanya dalam bahasa Indonesia. Mungkin akan I will translate it. Yeah, you can just say in bahasa Indonesia and then I will translate it to English for Zrinka and Tatiana. Okay. Adakah? Okay, how is the weather, Zrinka, Tatiana, in Bali? How is the
I don't
weather?
know because we are closed in our room and we don't know how is weather right now.
Okay.
During the breakfast, it was fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't raining, and we hope so. We hope that will be after our lecture.
Yeah, I hope you can enjoy your time in Bali. And as Mrs. Risa said, we're still waiting for you. Okay, there is a few questions. Mrs. Risa is asking, is there thunderstorm in Bali?
I don't know. I hope not.
We don't hope so. We don't hope so. Yeah. Okay. There is a question from Chatur Kurniaji. Is the issue of antibiotic resistance still become a health problem in Croatia as well as in Indonesia today? Because in Indonesia, the problem of the antibiotic resistance is a big problem actually.
Yes, of course. As you know, the Western countries are very dependent on the antibiotics and all kind of drugs. So antibiotic resistance is a very much health problem in Croatia. And also our nursing study has inter-hospital infection elective subjects when the doctors and pharmacists teach our students about that. It's a special subject in nursing study in my university.
It's maybe same with the Indonesia. It's a big issue actually, maybe in every country. Yeah, there is another question. Maybe you can read in the yes. Yeah, it's about the practicum. The practicum in nursing program is using a puppet or maybe a human or maybe a animal like us. Yeah, they're curious about it. And then
okay. Our practicum use puppets, and our students go to the practical fields to learning how to deal with humans. So first of all, our students learn in practicum the basic skills, and now they are going to the hospitals. We have a lots of 7, I think, hospitals in Croatia when they are learning, teaching, and use human for the teaching, because you can't learn how to take the blood or measure blood pressure or something on the puppets. You can't do it on the living human. So the answer yes, first puppets, then the human. And the second, the drug is prescribed in Croatia only by doctors, and nursing is given the drugs into hospital, but under the doctor's control. And the pharmacist is working on the
Animal.
Pharmacy, and they are only giving drug to the patient on the recipe.
Oh.
So in my country, it's not possible that pharmacist or nursing giving or implicated drug directly to the patient.
Okay. Okay, that's the answer is enough, I think. Okay, the next question is about the
Prevalence of
distribution.
infectious disease. What kind of infectious disease do you mean?
Uh,
Special kind or?
In Indonesia, actually, the tuberculosis is already a big issue here. Yeah, maybe that's some of the example.
If we talk about tuberculosis, we don't have tuberculosis so much in Croatia. We have raised tuberculosis when the seasonal workers come to Croatia over the summer or something, when the people from the poorest country come to Croatia and work. Then we have increase in tuberculosis, but we have very less prevalence of tuberculosis in Croatia, if we speak about tuberculosis. And the most health problem is Croatia is not infectious disease. In my country, problem is chronic disease, like a cardiovascular, like obesity or something like that. That's the problem in our Western countries.
Okay, so the different, in the Western country, the big problem, the health issue is about the chronic disease, while in the developing country like us, the infection disease is still dominating actually. Okay, another question. It's the distinguish actually about the drug services. It's maybe related to the previous question by Mrs. Risa about the distinguish of drug services between the nurses and the pharmacists. Because in Indonesia, some of the responsibility it's still overlapping in some ways between the nurse and the pharmacist. So how about in Croatia? Is there overlapping too, or it has been divided clearly?
In Croatia, the all responsibility about drugs is on doctors.
Oh, it's all conducted by the doctors.
Yes, the
doctors. Okay, even the drug services, the drug, I mean, giving the drug to the patient, giving the information, and maybe the counseling.
We can, pharmacists and nurses can counsel it, but they don't have permission to give the drug to the participants.
Oh, okay. Even the graduated, I mean, the profession, the pharmacist profession as the profession, and the nurse, is it like that? Even though they are have graduated from school, I mean, as they.
I'm not sure if we understand the question.
Okay, I mean, for the pharmacists and nurses, it's not the student. For the pharmacists and nurses in the hospital, working in the hospital, can they give the drug to the patient? Because as you said before, the pharmacists and the nurses have no permission to give the drug to the patient.
No, nurses in my country can't give the injection without doctor in our hospital. They know. I know in Austria or somebody somewhere else in the European Union, they have permission only in a very high development European Union country. But in Croatia, there is no permission for nurses and pharmacists to do that. It would be easy for me if you can do that, but it's not permitted in Croatia yet.
Okay, it's a quite different, big difference in Indonesia. Actually, we have divided, but sorry to say it's not clearly yet the divided. yeah, it's still overlapping in some ways, but we have divided the diagnosis is conducted by doctor, and then the drug services, preparing the drug, and then the compounding and the servicing, the drug dispensing, the drug, it's conducted by the pharmacist, and for the injection, for giving some test, it's conducted by the nurse.
It's
Yeah.
very nice. Tell them to your Croatian colleagues to do that.
Okay.
I will be grateful.
Okay. That's a quite interesting sharing session today. Maybe it's enough for now. Maybe we can continue this sharing session in the next step behind, maybe, yeah, with our dean and also our faculty board. So thank you for this quiet, interesting, and motivating session. Thank you for Tatiana and Zrinka for your coming. Yeah, for your time. Okay, I'm sorry if is there any difficulties in the language. Maybe I'm so sorry. I'm still continue learning. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. Hope to see you again in the next session. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much for your
Okay.
hospitality and for everything. And I hope that we can see each other next year and via Zoom, whatever you want about any subject that you want.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I asked by the faculty board that there is a photo session before we closing.